brings a new challenger.
We're about to see a mirror match go down, where they can match each other move for move. This is the hardest kind of match. Who will come out on top? Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Tries to throw, but doesn't connect. Whoa, hold on. The move whiffs, and they get nailed with a punish counter. Escapes the throw, but still in the corner. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Both fighters will want to make something happen while avoiding burnout. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Heading into the end, and a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Opts for the throw to close it out. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They've piled up the knowledge. Player 2 has the life lead. Can they use it? Backs them into the corner in a hurry. Smart play with the throw. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Oh, what's this? Burnout activates. KO! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Barely blocks the jump in. Player 2 didn't rely too much on drive in that last round, but they may be looking to mix things up. Good heads-up decision, opting for the drive impact. What'll happen here? Anti-air in the clutch. The throw is denied. With super arts into play, it will more fuel to the fire. Cook them up. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scale.
What's wrong? Get up!
Player 1 may be able to pull a fast one, especially with the super art ready. Keeps them out. Where they compare the drive impact. No hesitation or regret. Hits them with that NSFW. Oh, sends them a personalized telegram with that frightening critical art. Can they muster up the nerve to fight back and take this round? Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Jump the reactions on display! What a statement with that fireball! Both of them back off. They may be preparing. Were they looking to connect with an overdrive art from this situation? Risky medium kick! Player 2 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that comeback. Dashes from... Player 2 has the life advantage. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Takes a trip. Their life is looking critical, and they can't rely too much on drive either. Knockdown gets him. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Jumps up, sees it coming and blocks it out. Jumps in. Springs forward with the drive rush. Hits them with a stop and block. They choose to spend the meter to up the damage. They were right to be on guard there. This Shin Hashogaki is gonna sting. Going in? Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Are we gonna see a comeback here? Flatlines on. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? The last round. It's now or never. Brushes that off and keeps going. Good instincts to spend resources while they have them to tack on more damage. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Quick medium poke. Gotta do better than that. Dash! Oh my, the throw tech. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Super art to show them what a PhD in fighters can do for you. Excellent block. Player 1 has the super gauge advantage. This is gonna hurt. Gets the corner switch. It connects with the throw. Oh man, this is a scary drive. In fact, this is... Oh, they're gonna beat him the ball! No! Critical art now? I don't know if this is enough to kill. They are done!
Well fought!
Player 1 is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Overdrive Hado. Jumps in. Both fighters are standing firm with plenty of help remaining. Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. All right. Great block on that ambiguous crossover. The move whiffs and they get nailed. Brings out the super art. How is this gonna work out for them? This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Taking stock. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Dashes. And the throw ends the round. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Drive boosted Hado. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Dashes up. Takes some alt to Hadouken. The super doesn't hit. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Side switch in the corner. Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Oh, says no to the impact. The path to a burnout triggered. Kept their composure and pulled out the combo at just the right time. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Manages to block the jump-in attack. Throws them. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. There's a change of anti-air in the clutch. Denied. Keeps cool and locks them out. Amazing. Nothing stops this train. Punish counter on the action. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Sits him down with a super. Now that's how you take a round. Player 2 comes away with the win. This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Let us begin. Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Tries to get a breather with a projectile. Starts with a jump in. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Strings it all together. Heats it up with a combo into super. Projectile to try and change the situation goes for the low-risk air-to-air. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up, down, to the wire? Hey now, where are you going? Box him with a target combo. Gets the combo. Very slick with the combo. Oh, perfect KO. They were in full control there. This is a back and forth fight. Tensions are definitely high. The last round. It's now or never. It's a good spot to use the super. Uses the game for the super. They're not playing around here. What will they impact? Squash. Player 2 with a strong set off. Punish counter on reaction. Target combo into. Player 1 has the super all in with the rush. What shoots their shot? What a sick counter. It's like they knew exactly what was going to happen. Ooh, I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell them what's good. The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for nationals. It's time to go all in. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. The combo's there. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Projectile to try and change the situation. Oh! They can open up this round big by converting this punish counter. Knockdown. No more drive gauge. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Life lead opens up. All right, what's coming up next? Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireballs. Both fighters planning something? Both sides are gonna have to fight without drive. Each hit is so important here. You've gotta be mindful of reach and jumping. This, ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? There's the impact. KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Overdrive Hadouken. Hits them with a stopping block. They can open up this round big by converting this punish counter. Experiencing burnout. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Both fighters planning something? Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Both fighters are out of drive. Might be a good idea to back off, but they might try something here. Awesome! Scott brushes that off and keeps going. Goes for the rush. Grabs and throws him away. Looking to impress with this super. The big flex. The broken jaw. Shin Shoryuken.
What's wrong? Get up!
Player 1 just put them slowly. Here comes the punish counter. Gives them a great opening here to do big damage. That combo finishes it. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Overdrive. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Gets a chance with that jump in. What's the play here? There's a wall splat, which leaves them wide open. Player 1 with a sliver of drive gauge left. They may be in for a tough time. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? All right, what's coming up next? Life lead opens up. Will this super art connect? That's not gonna hit. Goes in on the impact for nothing. Burnout activates. The super doesn't hit. Player 1 needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers. Shinku Hadouken in there. Player 1 with a big first round pickup. Can they close it out? Jumps up. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Solid throw tech. Player 1 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Neither of them willing to back off. What'll happen here? Throws a fireball. Balance from above. A quick breather. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Drive gauge gap here. Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Smart play with the throw. Still slugging it out at this range. Hits them with a stop and drop. They choose to spend the meter to up the damage by a bit. Oh, burnout triggered. Both of our combatants are cooked on super art. The super doesn't hit. Player 2 can't. Excellent block. Sets up with the jump in. Flatlines him. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Rushes down the opponent to impose their will. There's an overdrive Shoryu. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Holy! Nothing stops this train. They choose to spend the meter to up the damage by a bit. Player 1 with the lead. Will they go for offense or defense? Flippy pumps the brakes on the impact. Player 2 is in burnout state. A very precarious, excellent block. Close range projectile. Knocked him out of the air. Player 2, the drive impact doesn't work. Nothing stops this train. There's a burnout. More fuel to the fire. Cook them up. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. Oh, looking for the definitive end to this round with a level 3 super. Sits him down.
Now, find a new rival.
And they've gone for the same character. Neither side's gonna want to lose this one.
Let us begin. This round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Gets a good read on their opponent. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Taking stock. The drive impact doesn't get them the punish counter, but it's still good. Absorbs the... Oh! Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. They decide to hang back and rethink their game plan. Takes a trip. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Bolt quick end to throw ends the round. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Player 1 really suffered there in the corner for a while. How can they avoid being put there this round? Taking stock. Lots of life to play with. And springs forward with the drive rush. Goes forward with a gut punch. Player hits them with a stop and pop. Player 1 hits a good spot to use the super. Level 3 super. Spending that heat like it's nobody's business.
What's wrong? Get up!
Player 2 just put themselves on equal footing with that super. Nobody blinked. Takes the opponent out of... This is gonna hurt. This is gonna be bad news. Getting up close and personal. Both sides getting ready. They gotta subject them for the win. Player 2 comes away with the win. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Nice solid counter. Down to the wire. The move whiffs and they get nailed with a punish counter. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive spends the meter to throw on some massive damage. They just went for it with that super. This may be the start of their counter offensive. Neither of them willing to back off. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Projectile to try and change the situation. Closes out the round with a fireball. Player 2 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. That drive impact is blocked. Still very early in the round. All right, what's coming up next? Player 2 will look to hit them with a stop and pop. Player 2 can't use Shinku Hadouken. Both fighters planning something? Oh, what's this? There's a drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. There's a change of side. But oh no, they're stunned. Gets the combo. Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Good heads-up play going for that combo to do enough damage to finish the round. Player 2 comes away with the win.
A new warrior has entered the ring!
We're about to see a mirror match go down, where they can match each other move for move. This is the hardest kind of match. Who will come out on top? All right, first round. What's going to happen? Almost had it, but he gets blocked. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. What's the play here? Hold your breath. Punish counter. This could lead to something big. All right, what's coming up next? Shoots off a fireball up close. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Parries to cancel the fireball. Okay, creating some space here. That drive impact doesn't get through. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player one has completely used all of their drive game, but they still have enough life left to take the round if they play smart. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do. Finishes with the throw. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Gets the parry in, and adds some pressure. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Player one in dire straits with burnout. What a reaction to go air to air. Smart play with the throw. Knockdown and scrapping it out up close. And eats it. Up tap to close it. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight!
Tries to make something happen with an overdrive arc. Player one needs to use that drive gauge better if they want to take things back. Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. Ooh, he drops that off. Player two is putting the cherry on top. Do it to them. Show the people what they came to see, Ryu.
What's wrong? Get up!
Player two goes to the air. They're using a fireball to force a reaction. They are not getting close to each other.
Black hole! Hadouken! 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 Hadouken!
Jump! This can lead to some big damage. What now? Connects with the throw. They're recovered. Knocked them out of the air. Nice fireball. Impact counter! Oh, that's so sick! Links it! Both fighters are hurt. No way they did that! Oh, are you kidding me? Player one has gotta be feeling good getting the win out of that.
A new warrior has entered the ring!
This is a mirror match, which means it's not just about the win, but about your pride as a player too. This is a must-win fight.
Let us round one. Fight!
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Oh, whiffs the drive impact. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Oh, whiffs the throw. Takes a trip. Player one is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. All right, what's coming up next? Life lead opens up. Goes for the super arm? Knockdown. Recovers from burnout.
Were they baiting them into that?
Player two can't use any more drive without burning out. Comes from behind to pick up the win. They took advantage of every chance. Player one with the first strike, but they can't get complacent. Tries to set the tone with that charging attack. Jumps in. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Jumps. Player two can't you crushes that off and keeps going. Denies the jump in.
Just goes for it at this range.
Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business.
What's wrong? Get up!
Player one gotta do better than that. Noticeable life lead is in there. Player one proved to be the victor in that mirror match. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? Lands a punish counter for the first hit. Takes the chance to hurt him. Goes for the throw. There's a corner switch. All right. Player two needs to deal with this burnout. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Gets him. Player one on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Brushes that off and keeps going. Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. Grabs them. They just won't stop switching sides. Blocks the impact. Drive rush to keep it going. A quick breather. Player two hits him with a stop and bop. Springs forward with a drive rush. Player burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. What'll happen here? Fires off the Shinku Hadouken. Player one just put themselves on equal footing. Crowns them from above. Stuff him. Okay, with the solar plexus. What a finish! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Final round. Finds the target. Medium kick hits. Springs forward with the drive rush. Whip gotta do better than that. Tries to act quickly but whiffs the attack. Player two can't use drive anymore. Getting up close and personal. Checking with the fireball. How will they react? Jump! Ooh, you never know what can... Oh! Putting the cherry on top! Slices the gastrointestinal tract. Really putting that MD and whooping ass to work. Wrecks them. Oh, here we go. Gotta do better than that. Knocked them out of the air. Pokes with a kick. I can't believe it. A whip and whiffs. They're wide open. There's the burnout. My turn. No hesitation or regret. Hits them with that NSF tummy. Perfect damage calculation. No doubt about it.
Well fought!
Player one is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire.
戦者現る。
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
Let us begin. Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. The throw connects for counter-hit damage. Player one has the life advantage. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Throws them to negate the block. Checks him with the projectile. Holds out with the block. Grabs him. Player, burnout triggered. Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. Well aware of the life in meters. Really good decision-making. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Hits them with a stopping block. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Smart play to stop the opponent there. Player two picks a good spot to use the super.
Not good enough.
Smart play with the throw. Burnout activates. There's the impact. Not letting that get in there. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances.
comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Waiting for the opponent to make the first move. There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. Lots of aggression from both sides. Knockdown. Checks with the projectile. Spends a little drive gauge here to go on the offensive. The pace is slowed considerably. Who will make the first move? Neither fighter is willing to back down from this exchange. This is where things will get interesting as the damage starts to pile up on both fighters. All right, what's coming up next?
Tatsu's out of the quick dash.
Well-timed corner switch.
The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage.
This match will be looking to impress with this super. This is a prime opportunity to end things, but they decide to play KO. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Solid call. There's an overdrive Shoryu. Shoryuken? Throw leaves them wide open. Going in? Player two is working with a better gauge. What can they do is hit them with a stopping bomb. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. We're at a standstill, but we may see an eruption soon. Long-range fireball to break the silence. Oh, could be the start of something. Pokes with a medium kick. Oh, there's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. Player two, burnout activates. Player two has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious, drops him hard. Risky up, tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack. Drives impact, misses. There's a drive impact. Knocks off the tank and scores the win. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for nationals. It's time to go all in. Holds out with the block. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Player two has them legit shook in the corner. The impact gets blocked. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strike. Taking stock. Can't tech the throw. Player one can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Boxing with KO. Player two picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Grabs them. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Shoots off a fireball up close. Saw that drive attack coming from a mile away and parried. Tatsu's out of the quick dash. Player two creates a good corner opportunity. Hits him with a stopping bomb. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Grabs and throws them away. This is the ideal range to utilize the fireball game. There's a change of sides. Parry to answer the impact. So on point. Flashes it. They are really going at each other this time. Oh, burnout triggered. Player picks a good spot to use the super. Uses the game for the super. They're not playing around here. Ooh, they're gonna anti-air in the clutch. Oh, bends it on the fireball. Player two brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Give me that drama, give me that grime. Are y'all ready? It's fight night time!
Let us begin. Missiles. Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Oh, with the drive impact. Utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Not shy with the grab. Taking stock. Where's their opening? Capitalizes on every mistake and picks up the perfect KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Goes to the overdrive. Jumps. Throws them to negate the block. Player 1 was completely shut out in that last round. They really need to think about whether to press on with their current game plan or change up their playstyle a bit.
Were they baiting them into that?
A quick breather.
Jumps in. Here comes the corner pressure.
Player 1 sneaks in the throw.
We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? That throw's gonna take off a chunk of damage. They were right to be on guard there. Puts a bit of stank on that with an overdrive. Excellent block. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Player 1 can't use drive anymore. Looking to slice off a limb with a demon guillotine. Catches them out. Yes, sir. More damage, please. The jump over in a flash. Player 2 is a force to be reckoned with.
comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
Let us begin.
I'm not gonna lose.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Blocks the jump in. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. What's the play here? Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? The cross looks good. Player two doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Knockdown. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Goes for the super art? KO. Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. The super armor does its job. Who will gain control of the match in the early going? Throws him. What's next? Gets in a Hazashi. There's an overdrive Shoryu. Takes the opponent out of the air. This is a chance to dictate the pace. Both fighters are low on drive. What'll they use it on? Barely blocks the jump in. Smart play with the burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player two brushes that off and keeps going. All the throw connects. Going in. Oh, burnout triggered. Oh, God.
Dashes out the cage right there.
This is gonna kill. No doubt about it. What a finish. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. This can lead to some big damage. Follows up and tags on the lightning kick barrage. More fuel to the fire. Cook them up. Keeps the sunset Ramsa. We're gonna see what a beast Chun-Li is with her feet here. Blast that off. Connects with the throw. You burns out. Oh man, this is a scare. Charges up the plasma. Amazing. Shakes things up with a fireball. Low heavy, but no go. Keeps him out. All the throw connects. Who's gonna take it?
Ugh, take a seat.
They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash?
Both sides. That was a magical shot. Player one was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win.
Round one.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that rundown. Overdrive Hadouken. Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. Jump in finds the mark. What's the play here? Player two chases them down. Down to the wire. Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. Oh, whiffs the throw. Very solid corner switch. All right, what's coming up next? Life lead KO. Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Chucks him with a projectile. Burnout activates. Player two needs to deal with this burnout. How will they utilize this? Shingu Hadouken. A quick breather. Player one will look to apply pressure. Oh, burnout triggered. What'll happen here? They just won't stop switching sides. Fires off the Shingu Hadouken. Player one will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout. Looking to impress with this super. Is this gonna kill? Couldn't finish them off. KO. Player two brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet.
Gets the jump in. That was a solid anti-air. Goes for the fireball. Knockdown.
This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something.
Plenty of space between the two fighters, but who will decide to close the gap? Nails the anti-air. What's the play here? Absorbs the attack and fires back. Both fighters will want to utilize what little drive gauge they have. Life lead opens up.
Both fighters takes a big KO. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Tries to set the tone with that charging attack.
Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Player one did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game.
Grabs them. Both fighters planning something. Going on the offensive. Hits them with a stop and block. Player two in dire straits with burnout. Which way you gonna block? They just the throw connects. What'll happen here? Gotta do better than that. Player two will throws them. Going in. Excellent block. Manages to block the jump and connects with the throw. They're in range. We get the low. Both sides. Overhead attack. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Tops off the tank and scores the win. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. The drive impact doesn't work. Chuck the fireball to continue their hold over their zone. They were expecting that drive impact. Richard brushes that off and keeps going. Yes, sir. More damage, please. The low kick hits. Overhead. Lightning kicks. Amazing. Wall flat into the guard break. Player two is looking at a grim situation with burnout. That pumps the brakes on the impact. Clutch anti-air. Connects with the throw. Flatlines him. Ooh, I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell him what's good.
A new warrior has entered the ring!
It's time to see what both fighters have in store for us today.
Fight with all your heart!
This will be a good fight. Round 1. Fight!
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Deftly shuts out the jumper. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Player 2 has them legit shook in the corner. Hold your breath. Punish counter. This could lead to something big. Got a touch with a super art connect. adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Heading into the end game now.
Impact finish! It was more than enough. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter.
Pries them open with a Shoryuken. Still scrapping for control of the space. Player 1 has a slight life lead.
Decides to meet them in the air.
Puts the super armor to good use.
Big throws. Going in.
The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. What'll happen here? Player 2 can't use any drive move. Gotta play it safe.
Uses the fireball to try and get a reaction.
What are they gonna do?
Doing some quick planning?
Clutch anti-air. No way, that win wasn't luck. That was 100% planned. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Jumps, throws them.
Throws a fireball.
Were they baiting them into that? Player 2 has a slight life lead. Ooh, does them dirty. Slices the gastrointestinal tract. Ryu brings an ND and whooping ass to work.
What's wrong? Get up!
Player 1 needs to take advantage of this gauge disparity. Okay, here we try to act quickly but with the attack. Dangerous range and whip. They're wide open.
My turn!
Big gauge difference here. Burn out, but they may have a plan here. Walk drive, in fact, misses. Do they have it? It's over. Player 2 clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Connects with the throw. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here.
Forward throw. Not letting them out of the corner. Gets the jump in. Neither of them willing to back off. Knockdown.
Strike three!
Were they baiting them into that? Fires off the Shinku Hadouken.
They just went for it with that super. This may be the start of their counter-offensive. Taking stock.
Which one of these fighters has what it takes to close out this round? Uses their drive to maximize their damage.
There's a change of sides.
Sneaks in the throw. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Bops him with a pries him open with a Shoryuken. Still slugging it out, brushes that off and keeps going. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Backs them into the corner in a hurry.
Going in?
Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out.
Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who met
Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Burnout activates. Closing it out with a super art finish. Nice and clean. There it is. They knew it'd be enough.
Now you know history.
Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Challenge from above. The last round. It's now enough. Puts the super armor to good use. Player 1 with slick drive gauge control. Is this in the bag? This unleashes some big damage. Connects with the throw. Player 2 shrugs that off. Looking for a hole. Overhead attack. Amazing. Super armor wasn't in flatline zone. Player 1 is a force to be reckoned with. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch.
not close enough for the throw.
Player 1 can build off this lead. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important.
Down to the wire. We're near the end of the round.
KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Goes for the jump in to start the round.
Jump? Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away.
Jumps in. Breaks the block with a throw. Medium kick hits.
Just goes for it at this range. Sends 2 for the meteorite and absolutely destroys it. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Both sides getting ready.
Both life and super.
A fireball at that range? We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Smart play with the throw.
This is gonna hurt.
Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact.
What now? Player 2. Ooh, what a smart blow.
This is a complete shutdown. They can't escape.
The Gladiator pries them open.
Okay, here we and whip. They're wide open. Side switch. What's next?
Oh my God, what's gonna happen? They think it's time to bust this out? Perfect damage calculation, no doubt about it. They are done. Player 2 has gotta be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage.
Comes a new challenger.
Y'all better have your Sunday's best on because it's time for business.
Let us begin. Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Checking how their opponent reacts to fireballs. Decides to go in with the target combo. Player 2 with the life lead. The impact gets blocked. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. All right, what's coming up next? Throws them to negate the block. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. And the throw ends the round. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Big gap between the two fighters. Down to the wire. Beautiful setup with that attack. Gets the combo. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Oh, says no to the impact. Jump. Blocks the impact. Burnout activates. How will they utilize this? Their will to win is really being tested here. Oh my God, they just chunked it up. A quick breather.
No dashes out the cage right there.
This is going to hit for a critical art. You gotta imagine that this is not only gonna wreck their life bar, but also their nerves.
They got us both willing to risk it for the overdrive.
Can they use their resources? Impact squashed.
Who will set the bait at this range? Oh, burnout! Did they mean to do that?
Player 1 denies the jump-in attempt. Player 2
gets the win in a convincing fashion.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Gets the jump in. Shoots off a fireball up close. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Deftly shuts out the junker. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Handily escapes the throw. Misfire with the drive impact. A big drive gauge disparity has opened up, and it wouldn't surprise me if they try to open that gap further. Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. Will they build meter or just go all in on each other? Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Hits back with a well-placed drive reversal. Taking stock. That's some big juicy damage on that counter. KO! Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Lets off a projectile to waste time. Tries them open with a Shoryuken. Neither of them willing to back off here. Grabs and throws them away. Jumps up. Big throws. Player 1 has the life lead. Can they use it? Hits them with a stop and pop. Jumps in. Huddle. Knockdown and... That's a big gap. Who's going to close it? What'll happen here? The drive impact is denied. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. What's this Chiku Huddle gonna do? Can they create an opportunity for the Oboro hit? Akuma looking to play hide and seek. Just go for it. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Player 1 can't let this closes it out. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Starts in. Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? They can't squander this punish counter chance. Excellent chance shoots their shot. Punish counter sets the table. Player 1, oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that? Player 1 is in burnout state. Okay, all in with the rush. Okay, here we go. With Super Arctic anti-air in the clutch. Throws them. Presses for a reaction with the fire. Turns out. Flatlines them. Player 1 comes out on top of that fierce battle. Talk about a show. That match had it all. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Demon Guillotine crushes it. That drive impact is blocked. The drive impact nets them a sweet punish counter. What's the play here? Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Deftly shuts out the junker. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Spends the gauge on the drive rush. Drive gauge finally recovers. Shoots off a fireball up close. And they convert this punish counter opportunity into something. Taking stock. They need to rely on their instincts here. Demon Raid, experiencing burnout. Player 2 can't afford mistakes without that drive gauge. A quick breather. Throw leaves them wide open. There's a change of size. That's a big gap. Who's going to close it? Player 1 can't use any more drive without burning out. This is a critical point of the round where burnout activates. Both players all out of drive gauge. Sneaks in the throw. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Grabs them. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Shoots off a fireball up close. Player 2 can build off this lead. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? What'll happen here? Super Archon crushes that off and keeps going. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner lead. Both fighters throws them. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? They're in, and who gets the tip with the low heavy? Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Ooh, it looks like who hits the drive. Gets them with the anti-air.
With knockdown, here comes the mix-up. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Impact squash. Player 2 with a slight lead gets him with a Euro step. Dangerous, excellent block. Drops them. Here comes the huge chance after that wall splash. Forward throw, laying the pressure on Finn. Do it to him! Show the people what they came to see, Ryu!
What's wrong? Get up!
Player 1 is mounting a thrust set off! Amazing! Burns out! Hadouken goes to the air! A real test of nerve breaks through with the throw!
I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one. And they've gone for the same character. Neither side's gonna want to lose this one.
Let us begin. This will be a good round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Tries to get a breather with a projectile. Opts for the throw. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. What are they thinking here? Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over. Sticks the combo. No more drive gauge. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. Snipes them out the air. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Brushes off the impact. Punish counter. This could lead to something big.
Oh, they're in the corner now.
This is my chance.
Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some hits him with a stop and pop.
Team 2 Hadouken! Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Knockout and
Denies the jump in.
goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. What'll happen here? Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 1 has depleted their drive strong critical. What's gonna happen? What a finish! Player 2 comes away with the win. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Brushes that off and keeps going.
Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. That was a solid anti-air. Backs them into the corner. Player 1 has them legit shit in the corner.
Can't tech the throw.
We are near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit out of their hat here?
KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Smart throw. That'll do more damage than me.
Pries them open with a Shoryuken.
Was looking for that jump attack.
Drive rush to keep it going. Hits them with a stop and pop. Burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change.
Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drop. Springs forward with the drive rush.
Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it?
Denies the jump in.
Both life and super in with the toss-up. Still slugging it out at this range. This is gonna hurt. What now? Closes it out. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Good decision with that throw. Gotta do better than that. Player 1 had a rough go of it last round due to poor drive management. But there's still time to adapt and turn this match around. Time to reassess the situation. There's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. Slices the gastrointestinal tract. Ryu brings an ND and whooping ass to work.
What's wrong? Get up!
A jump? Solid anti-air. They're hurt and whiffs. They're wide and doesn't tech the throw. Player 2 survived that 10